Hey everybody, Zach here, and welcome back to the channel. And so glad that you stopped back. And hey, if it's your first time here, welcome in. Hopefully you get some value out of this video. Give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So hopefully your weekend's going great. And in this video, we're going to talk about Shibaswap, some new pairs added. We're also going to talk about Shibaswap as it relates to some of the other DEXs out there. I'm going to put it up against some of the big players like SushiSwap, right, and Uniswap, and we'll talk about where Shibaswap currently ranks amongst the big boys, if you will. And we're going to talk about a couple other updates related to Shibaswap as well. And also in this video, we're going to do a brief update on the market at the end of the video and talk about where the Bitcoin shorts are and how that's influencing the market right now as well. So make sure you stick around. If you get any value at any time, give it a thumbs up. That would be appreciative. And yeah, welcome in. So this is our latest news that we have right here. Shibaswap new pairs added. We've got ETH to USDT, Leash to Bone, and Shib to Bone. Provide liquidity to begin earning immediate rewards. And here's Shib Informer. You can't see it over here. My box is blocking it, but he says, remember I told you there's never a dull moment with Shib. Well, this is kind of stuff I'm talking about. Get ready for the new pools to dig. So these will go live at 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific time. We are posting this advance notice. You could be ready if you want to jump to one of these pools right away. So Shib Informer was on it, and this was super cool. So yes, this goes live tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Now, as it relates to Shibaswap, I wanted to go back to this infographic, which surfaced as Shibaswap was launching, and just talk about for a second how big of a deal Shibaswap really is when you consider it against SushiSwap and Uniswap here. And obviously we're factoring in time here. Time will tell the true overall story, but in terms of locking up 1.14 billion into Shibaswap in one day, and we're going to also talk about where that number is currently right now, it's amazing. It's absolutely astonishing that this amount of people, it just goes to show you what community can do. What community can really do when everybody comes together. And I know a lot of people are super, super excited about the future of Shiba Inu. And for me, and I think for a lot of others, the launch of Shibaswap really provides us with that, hey, you know, this whole project is legit. We're here and we're here to stay. And we saw that with so many people locking up their SHIB very early. Okay, and that number has since risen. But look at SushiSwap, 2.9 billion. It took them 1 year to get there. Okay, 4 years, Uniswap's at 5.7 billion. Where could Shibaswap be in a couple years? Where could they be in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? It's really going to be exciting to watch. Now, hold that thought because we're going to talk about where we are right now. We're at 1.52 billion. So remember that figure, 1.52 billion. So right now we're about half is the amount of SushiSwap, okay? At least according to that graphic. We're going to get some more interesting specific data here in just a minute. But so we'll go over to DeFi Pulse here. So this right here are the top DEXs, okay, in ranking order. Okay, so we've got Curve Finance, and you'll see they're all on the Ethereum blockchain. Just about, yeah, all of them. So Curve Finance, 8.06 billion. Okay, Uniswap, 5.58 billion. Is that what we had in here? Close. Okay. So Uniswap has fallen off a little bit. 5.58 billion. That's number 2. SushiSwap, 2.73 billion. Now, you'll see Banker, okay, 1.21 billion. Okay, so this website, DeFiPulse.com, really cool resource, but they have not updated this yet. They have not updated this because Shibaswap has 1.52 billion locked up. Maybe they'll update it after the 14-day liquidity event, perhaps. But really, if you look at this list, Shibaswap should be ranked right here, number 4, just under Uniswap and SushiSwap, which is pretty amazing when you see all these various swaps here. So you've got a couple here, DeFi Swap. What are the others in the billions? Any? Just Banker. Balancer is in the high millions. Loop Ring I've heard of. Saddle, Integral. In one day, in one single day, Shibaswap would be ranked number 4 on this list, which is pretty awesome to see. Okay, now we'll also talk about a few other things related to Shiba Inu and the swap. So, as they said here, passes 1 billion TVL 24 hours after the launch. Okay, so we'll come back down here, and they just kind of talk about how, you know, the craze is happening with Shiba Inu and all that. But here's the other cool thing that I think it's pretty cool. Shiba Inu directly, and really the Shibaswap, directly impacted Ethereum gas fees, which is insane. And it goes back to that Coin Bureau video that he did. He said, this is a big player, could be a big player in the Ethereum ecosystem. And I think you're seeing just how big it could be because it had such an impact on the Ethereum gas fees. So it says excitement in the Shiba Inu community was ignited on Tuesday with the release of Shibaswap, a newly created DEX interface for token holders to utilize. Ethereum gas fees had seen near unprecedented lows since the Berlin upgrade, but the launch of Shibaswap resulted in a noticeable uptick in gas costs. So if you were with us when the swap launched, we said you could wait another day and pay way less in gas fees. For those of you who did, I know you paid a lot less in gas fees. So here's Joe McCann, good follow on Twitter, by the way. Shiba Inu Coin Shib launched their decentralized exchanges. Okay, since these transactions have gone parabolic. Okay, if we check the Etherscan, we see that the #1 gas guzzler is the Shibaswap contract. And this was obviously 5 days ago when Shibaswap launched. But I just thought it was kind of cool to go back and look at this, just how big of an impact that day was. And of course, we've got, coming up now is the July 20th event where we're going to have a virtual party. That'll be the closing day of the 14-day liquidity event. And I look forward to seeing if we get some news from now until then. And hopefully we could celebrate a Coinbase Pro listing, maybe even a Coinbase listing, come 9 days from now when we get ready for that virtual party. But this was pretty cool. Number 3 was the actual SHIB token on that Etherscan. Number 3 is the Shiba Migrator, which really, I mean, interesting stuff, right? While the statistics have changed slightly since the tweet was posted, the 3 contract addresses identified by McCann remain in the top 10 gas guzzlers, and Shiba Migrator now ranks 3rd in terms of gas fees. So Shibaswap had a huge impact in a short amount of time, and I think it will continue to have an impact on the long-term outlook of SHIB, okay? Where are we at price-wise right now? We're sitting at the 078 level, up a little bit in the 24-hour period, ranked number 31, but overall, just pretty flat right now. The overall market, that is. We'll take a look at the 7-day chart here on SHIB. I've got some decaf coffee tonight. I don't want to have too much caffeine, but I needed a little pick-me-up. All right, so there's the 7-day. We've had a little bit of a fall off. Here's July 6th. This was when the swap actually came out. We saw a little bit of a run-up, but since then have just been kind of trading sideways for the past 5 days or so. And a big reason for that is because of this right here, these Bitcoin short positions. You can see that number up there. Here, let me narrow my box down a little bit. There we go. And you can see 12,363 right here. This number, Bitcoin shorts. We know that the short positions, as this number goes up, usually the market, it will go down. Okay, this is people betting against, or betting Bitcoin will go down. Okay, against Bitcoin going up. And that number's been stuck on 12,000 here for a little bit in the last couple days, last 48 hours. So we'll continue to watch that as we know, the market goes with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course, they make up roughly 65% of the overall market. So this is your Shiba Inu update for Sunday evening, at least for people on the East Coast of the States and wherever you are. Hopefully you got some value. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in the next video.